Hi children, good morning. This is Navina, your math teacher. Children, so far you people understood the concepts of prime numbers, composite numbers, factors, multiples and perfect numbers, right? Now I am going to introduce a new topic called divisibility rules. Actually, this is not a new topic. You people already learned this topic in 5th class. Just in 6th class also we have some more divisibility rules. So let us discuss about that. Have you ever come across any scenario when your brother or anyone asks you to answer quickly if any 7 or 8 digit number is divisible by 4 or not? Now, you might be thinking this is a quite big number, almost a 9 digit number, and you want me to just verbally calculate if it would be calculated by 4 or not. So, this might be some difficult to you that it is really not possible to decide so quick within a few seconds and tell that it is divisible by 4 or not. But actually children, we have a solution for it, and that is nothing but a divisibility test. Now these divisibility tests are some small set of rules for each numbers, and they will help you to easily find out whether a number will be divisible by 2, 3, 6, whatever it is. So now it would not take a lot of time for you to do the entire division and then check without doing any division. You are able to determine whether a given number is divisible by 4 or not. Okay. Okay children, let us start with the divisibility rule for 10. A number is divisible by 10 if the units place is 0. Means if there is a 0 in the units place, the complete number is also divisible by 10. Means children, in the given example, we took 37680. This is the given number. Here 0 is there in the units place, right? So the complete number is also divisible by 10. In the second case, we took 87650. Okay, in this case also there is 0 in the units place, so the complete number is also divisible by 10. For example, if there is any other number, for example 5, 3 or 7, whatever it is, then definitely we can say that it is not divisible by 10 because there is no 0 in the units place. Okay children, now divisibility rule for 5. A number is divisible by 5 if we have 0 or 5 in the units place. Means any one of the number, means 0 or 5 should be in the units place. For example children, I took 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. In this case 5 is there in the units place. So we can say that it is divisible by 5. Means the complete number is divisible by 5 because there is 5 in the units place. In the second case, in the second example, we took 8760. Okay. In this case also we have 0 in the units place. The complete number is also divisible by 5. Okay children, understood? And then divisibility by 2. A number is divisible by 2 if the units place has either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Means any one of these numbers should be there in the units place. All even numbers. For example, children, I took 84624. This is the given number. In this case, 4 is there in the units place, right? So, the complete number is also divisible by 2. In the second case, I took 1000. In this case, 0 is there in the units place. So, here also the complete number is divisible by 2. And the next one is divisibility rule for 3. This is very interesting divisibility rule children. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is multiple of 3 or divisible by 3. Means children, if we add all the digits in a given number, the sum should be multiples of 3 or it should be divisible by 3. For example, in the first case, I took 8295 as a number. Now we need to check this number is divisible by 3 or not. First we have to add all the digits of the given number. Means 8 plus 2 gives 10, 10 plus 9 19, 19 plus 5 gives you 24. So the sum is 24. Here 24 is a multiple of 3. So the complete number is also divisible by 3. Means 8295 is divisible by 3. In the second case, I took 7221. Means children, if you add all the digits here, 7 plus 2 gives you 9. 9 plus 2 gives you 11. 11 plus 1 gives you 12. So the sum is 12 and this 12 is a multiple of 3. So in this case also, the complete number is divisible by 3. Okay children. So far you people learned the divisibility rules for 10, 5, 2 and 3. Now divisibility rule for 6. Yeah, a number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. Means we need to check for the check for 2 and 3 also here to check whether the number is divisible by 6 or not. For example, in the given example, 297,144 is the given number. In this case, by seeing the units place, we can say that it is divisible by 2. Okay. Now we need to check for 3. For 3, what is the divisibility rule? We need to add all the digits in the given number. Okay. So, if you add all the digits, we are getting 27. Now here 27 is a multiple of 3. So, we can say that the given number is divisible by 3 also. Now the number 297,144, we check that it is divisible by 3 and 2. So finally we can conclude that the complete number is also divisible by 6. Okay. In the second case also there is 0 in the units place, so it is divisible by 2, and the sum is 3, it is a multiple of 3. So the complete number 3000 is divisible by 6. Okay children. Now the divisibility rule for 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4. Means children, the units place and the tens place should be divisible by 4. For example, here we took 64236 as a number. If you observe tens place and units place, we have 36. This 36 is divisible by 4. So the complete number is also divisible by 4. In the second case, we took 50024. If we observe the last two digits, we have 24. This 24 is also divisible by 4. So, we can say that 50024 is divisible by 4. Okay, children. Now, divisibility rule for 8. This is same as 4, but we will check the last three digits, means hundreds place, tens place and units place. Means children, a number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by its last three digits is divisible by 8. In the first case, 987448 we took. If you observe the last three digits, we have 448. This 448 is divisible by 8. So we can say that the complete number is also divisible by 8. In the second case, if you observe the last three digits, we have 24 as a number. This 24 is divisible by 8, so the complete number is also divisible by 8. Simply we are checking the last three digits are divisible by 8 or not. If it is divisible by 8, then the complete number is also divisible by 8. If it is not divisible by 8, then we can say that the complete number is also not divisible by 8. Okay, then the next one is divisibility rule for 9. It is same as the divisibility rule of 3. Means children, a number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9 or a multiples of 9. For example, here I took 792. If we add all these three, 7 plus 9 is 16, 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 is a multiple of 9. So it is divisible by 9. Means the complete number is divisible by 9. In the second case, 5 plus 4 gives you 9 and 9 is a multiple of 9. So the complete number is also multiple by 9. Okay. Now we learned the divisibility rules for 6, divisibility rule for 4, divisibility rule for 8 and 9 also. Now divisibility rule for 11. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of the alternative digits is 0 or a multiples of 11. Means children, in a given number we need to add odd places sum and even places sum. Okay, and then find the difference between the odd places sum and the even places sum. If the difference is 11, 22, 33 means multiples of 11 or 0, then we can say that it is divisible by 11. For example, children, I am taking a number 376948. Okay, in this case, first what I am doing is I am adding all the odd places first. Okay, odd place digits we are adding, means 3 plus 6 plus 4 gives you 13. And then what I am doing is I am adding all the digits which are at even places. Okay, so 7 plus 9 plus 8 gives you 24. Now we need to find the difference, means 24 minus 13, it gives you 11. Here 11 is the multiple of 11, so we can say that the complete number, means 376948, is divisible by 11. Okay, in the second case also, if you observe, if you add all the digits in the odd places and add all the digits in the even places and find the difference, we are getting a difference as 0. So we can say that 1331 is a divisible by 11. Okay children, understood? Hmm. Okay children, try to finish the given work, practice exercise 3.3 and then try to form some questions which are divisible by 11. And finally, if you have any doubts about the divisibility rules, you can clear in online live classes children. Okay, have a good day.